Okay, good to go.
Normal conditions, line present, battery charging, system ready, no alarms, and then it'll give you the manufacturer, the date, and the time. Okay, hit the blue button, takes you to the first list of subcategories, first one being meter. Hit enter one more time. There's your input voltage, output current, battery voltage, battery current, internal temp, inverter minutes, system days, output VA, inverter watts, and back at the beginning. Hit escape one time, takes you back one level. There's your test log, hit enter. This is where every month it does a 5-minute test, and every year it does a full 90-minute test. It records those results here. Just hit enter. It tells you the date and the time, tells you the duration of the test. If you had any faults, use the arrows. Gives you your output voltage, output current, gives you your temperature, and it tells you the type of test, which was monthly, and then you're back to the beginning. Hit escape. And you can go through here and you can scroll through all the monthly tests. All the monthly tests are on the 15th at 8:30 in the morning. Your annual test is on the 10th of April at 5 in the morning. Same thing, press enter. Tells you duration 90 minutes, faults 0, output voltage, output current, temperature, and a type of test, which is yearly. Okay, and then you're back out to the beginning, back all the way out. Event log, if you have an event such as a test or a utility outage or something like that, I'll record them here. Just hit enter. Tells you the date, the time, the duration, and if you had a fault. Okay. Let's see. Alarm log, same thing. And it's going to tell you what the fault was. Here it says utility, tells you the date and the time it happened. And that's all it gives you on that one. Tells you the time it started and the time it ended. Okay. Alarms, if you have active alarms, they'll be stored here. There's no alarms. If you fix the alarms, they'll clear themselves. You don't have to clear them. User setup. If you want to change the date and the time, or the date and the time of your test, go here. It's going to ask you for a sequence. It's left, right, left, right. That's also in your manual. If it's still here, yes, it is still here in the manual. To change the date and time, hit enter and drops the arrows down. Use the arrows to change it. Hit enter to accept it. You'll have to hit enter all the way out to accept everything. Okay. Same thing with time. Your time is a 24-hour clock, so 1 o'clock is 1,300 hours. Just hit enter, drop it down, use the arrows. You have to enter 4 digits, so if it's 8 o'clock in the morning, it's 0800. Okay? Hit enter all the way out. Your monthly test is the 15th of every month at 8:30 in the morning. Annual test is April 10th at 5 in the morning. Same thing, if you want to change it, you can just drop the arrows down, do what you want to do, and then enter all the way out. Then there's some miscellaneous alarms, near low battery volts, low battery volt, high temperature alarms, things like that. You're back to the beginning. Factory setup, nothing there for you. That's for me if I have to come in and do any calibrations or any adjustments. Status of the unit, same thing that's on the front display. System information, if at any time you have an issue with this unit, you need to call the manufacturer. Their number's on this orange sticker, or call me. And I'll put a sticker on the door for you as well. But go here, hit enter. It tells you the part number and serial number. Those are 2 critical numbers. You can also access that information from the door. It's on this white label. Okay. But I tell people it's here. Sometimes the keys get lost. Some people, they don't like their hands in here, so you can also get it right there. Okay. Test mode, if you want to run a 1-minute test without turning anything off, you go here to do it. Hit it last key, hit enter one more time, hit enter. And it does a 1-minute test. Test runs actually about 30 to 40 seconds, but its whole process is a minute. If it had an issue during this little test, it would come back out and give you an alarm. Okay. Still, you can still access everything from here. All your metering, everything is still accessible while your test is being run. Okay. Inside. These are all your output breakers. This bottom one is your main input breaker. If that's off, then the unit's going to run on batteries if it's on. Okay, that's your DC fuse. This little switch right here is your installation switch. If that unit is not on, the unit will not function. DC pre-charge button. If at any time the batteries are disconnected from the system, the fuse is pulled. Before you put that fuse back in, hold that for 30 to 45 seconds before you put that fuse in. That way you don't inrush your capacitors with DC voltage. Discharge button, same thing, but in reverse. Pull the fuse, hold that button for 30, 45 seconds, it pulls the voltage off the system. So if any time while you're here and you're having a problem, let's say you come in, you smell the batteries, it's a distinct smell, I'm sure you've probably smelled before, and you need to shut the system down, what you wanna do, there's nobody in the church, right? Okay, shut off your output breakers, shut off your installation switch, turn off your input breaker. Okay, unit's off, your batteries are not charging any longer, and you do not have any output power going to your systems. Okay, once you fix the problem, to come back up online, turn the input breaker on, turn your toggle switch on, wait for everything to come back to normal, date and time, line present, battery charging system ready, no alarms, then you can turn your load back on. Okay, that's it.